Hilfiger. This is the Star Report. Wednesday evening, premium black news. Welcome aboard, kids. I'm going to jump out the window tonight. Usually I let you guys chime in first so that I don't steer the conversation or so that I don't influence you, because I am a bad influence. That's just a fact. So let me just say right now, Beyonce, Bey, has dropped the heat, nigga. The heat. And nigga, if you don't know, it's fire. She's not back. She never left. She was waiting for you goofy niggas to catch up. The track, as I said, fire. The lyrics, the cadence, the execution, simplistic but direct. And there's an old formula, kids. Less is more. Fire! Fire. Now, I'm a man of a certain age, so you're going to think, well, he's remembering a different time. Yeah, yes, I'm thinking about C.C. Peniston. Yes, I'm thinking about Crystal Waters. And the classics from the 90s and even some of the 80s. I was up in the rave clubs, coked out of my mind. CNC Music Factory, Hardaway. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. But this particular track right now, I've got the lyrics and everything. Break My Soul. It connects to what's going on right now in America. Monkeypox. Every other goddamn week, there's a new variant. Yes, gas is high, and it's going to be higher. But summer is now here. And there's no better time to drop a feel-good song. This is a feel-good song, folks. I worked at record labels for a decade. You know this. You put out a feel-good song when people are stressed. People are dying. We are Americans. Our culture is capitalism and consumerism. That's who we are. We live above our means. We buy shit we don't need. When we're checking out, that's called impulse purchasing. You want to go to the club. You want to get high. You want to do some perks, some Molly, a bump of Coke to take your mind away from the bullshit. The economy that's diving, and it's going to keep diving. The stock market's in shambles. Who cares if Israel is going to attack Iran? Huh? China and Taiwan. We don't give a goddamn. Bey is back on the block. And you bitches will break yourselves. And bitch niggas. Can I get an amen in the live chat if you feel me? If not, just sit back. I got this. I got this. I waited to take my sip with you. I didn't want to start before the show because I want to talk my talk. I got some French onion dip tonight. Nigga, I got the Fritos, nigga, huh? Big woolly shit. Whew. Okay. The new single, Break My Soul. You can call this Formation Part 2 with Big Frida. It's fire, man. This is a club banger. Fuck radio. Radio's not dead, but radio is on life support. The kids and everybody's on their phones. Everybody's got a playlist. This is fire, kids. You won't break my soul. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Earlier, I called this Jamaican queen who I rendezvoused with down there in Jekyll Island. She drove down from Atlanta when I was just in Jekyll Island. I didn't tell you about that. Daddy don't tell you everything. And I said, hey, I need your honest opinion before I say anything. I said, the new Beyonce song, Break My Soul, did you hear it? And she said, no. I said, can you give it a listen? Because I respect her opinion. She's smart, beautiful, half my age. I said, I need your opinion because I want to make sure I'm not crazy. She said, all right, give me a minute, I'll call you right back. She called me back in less than 10 minutes. She said, I like it. I said, aha! Now, again, in a time of utter chaos, we got drill rappers in New York shooting each other in broad daylight on scooters. That's got to stop. Chicago now, as of today, the police can no longer chase suspects. Everything is in disarray. Honestly, we need a purge. That's just my personal feelings. But this is the time to put out a party track, This is the time. What was Drake's album again called? Something. Honestly, never mind. Drizzy, Fall Back. That was cute. But Bay's back on the block, In the words of Queen Kaya, gag order. Let's get to the order. People are gagging right now. Salute to Dana. Dana, I fuck with you heavy, Dana with the data, but Troll Babies, remember Dana trashed this single a couple of days ago. Dana trashed it. I said, okay, well, I respect Dana's opinion. I played this track, Break My Soul, earlier today around 1 p.m. I called Dana. I wasn't even finished listening to it. I said, hey, we have to talk. She said, what's up? I said, you had a pocket. That Beyonce track is fire. Now, she may or may not call in. I think she's busy tonight, but let me just say this, kids. Don't hate just to hate. I am the objective hater, but not a player hater. Don't hate just to hate. Give it a listen. If you're a female, it may or may not speak to you. It doesn't have to. It's just a goddamn song. It's not a dissertation. It's not a thesis. It's a goddamn song. Black artists should not be held accountable for, music to try and make money. They're capitalists, and she already told you, y'all on that stupid Illuminati shit back in the song Formation. Whether she is or she isn't, we don't give a goddamn. Again, we're Americans. We just want to party, A lot of you monkey bitches want to pop your booty. Black and or white or Hispanic. When I say monkey bitches, I'm talking about, the whole crop of you. You're up on goddamn social media, deep-throating cucumbers. You have no fucking parameters. So this track, it's just a song. It doesn't have to be some type of outline. What do they call that in school when you're in school? It doesn't have to be a curriculum. It's a fucking song, and it's a fire song at that. Now, here's the last thing I'm going to say before I go to the phone lines and all that extra shit. Folks, I've never been to a Beyonce concert. I did meet Destiny's Child. I think this was like, I was publishing my magazine at the time. It must have been the early 90s, or whenever they first came out. And I went up to Columbia Records. They were in a conference room, and I was asking them a couple of questions. It was very quick. Later on, when I got on the radio, I was talking hella crazy because Beyonce had a Popeyes deal at the time. Remember, and I was talking hella crazy. Jigga man, where you at with my biscuits? Stop playing. Remember I used to do that? Now, she don't fuck with me, and she never will. In fact, when Destiny's Child came up to Power 105, when I was hosting the morning show there, 2005, there was a guy named Quasi who was doing production. He asked them, could they do a drop? Say, hey, this is Destiny's Child. You're listening to the Star and Buckwald morning show. Beyonce said, oh, no, not for them. Not for them. And I like it like that. I don't need to interview people. I don't want to be friends. I'm nobody's fan. But objectively speaking, this track is fucking fire. Okay, sit tight. Everything should be set up and situated. Just one more sip, kids, huh? Okay. Whew. All right. We can talk about Chicago police no longer chasing suspect. I got that story from the ChicagoTribune.com, the New York Post, New York Daily News. The mayor, Lori Lightfoot, She looks a little crazy, doesn't she? But, that's beside the point. They think her, along with the new police commissioner, I think they call him a superintendent in Chicago, if I remember correctly. They think this is a good thing. This will help with training. This will stop police from, if they get separated from their partners, running into an area where one cop can be ambushed or shot. I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence with this. Now, if it's for a firearm possession or a felony, you got to run them down. You got to do your job. That's your job. It's a deadly job, but you got to do your job. I don't like the fact that you're going to let, lowlifes just run, because now they're going to get this in their mind where it's cute, it's fun, and they'll just be doing dumb shit, and we're going to see a whole bunch of new videos on TikTok, people running past the cops in Chicago. It's going to be a joke, but I don't know. Call in if you like, chime in, what have you, all right? Hey, thank you for your donations early. I see you guys, but I didn't get a chance to click on. I want to talk my talk tonight. Grand finale, I see you, sir. Are you tapping in early? Okay. Let's get to the bullshit early. And folks, watch your language when you call in this goddamn show. I do the cursing. That's it, okay? Grand finale, my nigga, are you there? Area code 201. Grand finale.
Grand finale in the building. What's good, sir? How are you?
Beyonce dropped the heat, in my opinion. Are you up to speed, sir?
No, sir, I am not. What the F is going on in Chicago?
Okay.
What the F?
You tell me.
You got Mayor Lightfoot, a.k.a. Mayor Beetlejuice, with her big bug-out eyes and crusty effing lips, are now concerned about the welfare of innocent criminals. Now, keep in mind, this law or this bill or whatever.
No, sir. It's a law. It's Chicago's new foot pursuit policy. It's a law. Go ahead. It's a law.
Okay, policy. Yeah. My apologies. Their new policy was based on previous shootings that involved the pursuit of a 13-year-old who had a gun, tossed it, turned around and got shot. And then there was another individual who had a gun who was chased and who had a firearm and was killed in the process. So your whole point about, them needing to be chased if they have a firearm, that's out the window. Okay? I am convinced that every bleeding heart liberal left-leaning city in this country wants crime, death, and murder. They want you killed, they want you robbed, they want you shot, they want you carjacked. Okay? And the police are not going to be there to save you. It's going to be a modern-day prison, right? In prison, security's job or the correction officer's job is to keep you in jail, not to keep you safe. And that's what these bleeding heart liberal cities are doing. They are keeping you, they're keeping the criminals there, but they're not there to protect you.
Okay, now hang on a second. What would be their end game if what you're saying has merit to it? And I do believe that it does. What's their end game? You said they want chaos, shootings, and so on and so forth. Is it to keep people in a state of confusion, to keep them under certain policies where they never advance? Or what's their end game? I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I usually vote conservative, but I am an objectivist from the school of Ayn Rand. I'm not a libertarian, and I'm an independent voter. Go ahead.
I'm not sure there is an end game, sir. I truly believe that these ridiculous policies are feelings driven. Okay. They are merely policies that are guided by how people feel. Okay. Yeah. There's no true logic and rationale to the chaos and the purge that is to come in these places. Do you know that with this new policy, cops have to fill out a report first?
Yes.
Before they can engage in a pursuit.
Are you sure it's before or after? I mean, I've got the notes right here. I mean, I thought it was after the pursuit they have to do. Well, they always have to
before.
do paperwork. Okay, maybe you're right. Go ahead.
Yeah, they have to. Also, before they engage in a pursuit, they have to gauge the seriousness. They have to make a determination as to whether this is serious enough for them to chase a suspect.
Pow, pow, pow. Two drill rappers just shot at me. I don't think it's that serious, though. I'm going to stand down.
Exactly. Exactly. If they lost their gun or their radio, they can't chase them. So pretty much, it is going to be the Wild West madness, mayhem. People are just going to commit crimes, robbing, shooting, stabbing, and hell, they probably won't even run because they know that they're not going to get chased at all. If you voted for her ass, I'm sorry, but y'all get what y'all deserve. And I think this is her second term. Am I not mistaken? I could be wrong.
I don't know. But listen, man, I want to shift gears for a second. What's going on with your music? Because you got a lot of traction in my community section on your last post. You got something new coming? The summer's here, man.
It's coming. I have about 4 or 5 songs, but I'm being real patient with what I put out first. So that's going to come. I am going to holler at you about a sponsorship.
Might I suggest a dance track? Drizzy came out with a dance album. It's registered under dance on Apple Music. Beyonce just come with the heat. Might I suggest you do something that caters to the LGBTQ plus community?
Yeah, I don't know, man. And let me tell you something. I can do it. It's not that I can't. But I mean, in all honesty, though, the Drake album's been getting some kind of negative reviews. People were expecting
no, sir. No, sir. The right people are buying it. Who gives a goddamn what people in the hood say? People in the hood bootleg everything. They don't buy nothing. Who gives a goddamn what they say? Okay. Well, listen, man. Keep me posted. I want to get back on Bay, man.
I'll think about an LGBTQ themed dance track at some point in the future.
Thank you, man. Good to talk to you. Okay. Grand finale tapping in. Don't ever listen to people in the hood with regards to music. They bootleg everything. Yo, that shit is trash, yo. How much did you pay for it? Nah, I downloaded that shit, yo. Beyonce's new track, Break My Soul. Folks, I'm old and I'm proud of my age, the knowledge that I have acquired, the experience, the wisdom. Has anybody in that live chat ever heard of 10 City? Steve Silk Hurley. I promoted that stuff when I was working at WIA. I was an East Coast retail rep, 10 City. Oh, they came with the heat. And this track, Break My Soul, it puts me in that mind frame. Now, I was coked out in those days, and I'm not going to do coke now. I'm too old, and it's too much of a risk. But it took me back to that time when I was up in the rave clubs, you know. That feel-good time, you know. Bing, bing. 10 City, yes, no, maybe, in the live chat. Like, what the fuck is this old nigga talking about? Is Beyonce coming to Atlanta on a tour? I may have to go. I may have to get some tickets. I'll be up in the audience screaming like a little nigga up in Rikers Island. Jamal, I got your donation. Break My Soul. Got that Chicago house vibe on it. Fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Chicago house scene changed everything nationwide. I mean, I could sit here and talk about house music for days, dance music. I even promoted dance music for Atlantic Records, Virgin. I promoted Soul to Soul back in the days. What was that crazy nigga's name? Was it Jazzy B? Hold on a second. I shouldn't say crazy, pardon me. He was a good guy. Jazzy B. Keep on moving, don't stop. And what was the girl's name? Karen something? Was it Karen Wheeler? There he is, my nigga Jazzy B. Pioneer, architect, Trevor. Of course. How many Jamaican niggas are named Trevor, huh? Busta Rhymes, Queens Flip, you know, I love you, Queens Flip. Flip, we got to talk, man. I got a situation, and I always think about Flip in terms of business. Great businessman. I'll reach out to you, Flip. Just sit tight. They're always asking me to do something on radio, and I don't want to do old school radio, but if I have a younger team, I might be interested, you know? Pardon me, I'm rambling. Thank you for your donation, Jamal. I think that's your name. Curtis, how are you, sir? Peace, star. Great content, as always. Thank you, sir. I'm being objective tonight. Beyonce don't fuck with me. Never will. And I'm okay with that, but we have to be objective here. The track is fire. Hold on a second. Where's Dana? Dana was hating. Dana was hating the other day. Okay. Okay, hang on, guys. I bid on something. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Give me a minute. Jesus Christ. Area code 973. No, hang on. I'm sorry. I meant to hit 209. I'm doing too much. Good evening, 209. Are you there? 209. 209. Good evening.
What's up, Star?
Hey, how are you? Good evening.
I feel like Beyonce wanted to hop on the wave of Drake. You know, he dropped a very dance hall influenced album and LGBTQ, you know.
Randy with the hate. With the hate. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So Beyonce, you know, wanted to suck up some of that Drake clout and get on the same wave. Went through her old hard drive and dropped something within the realm of Drake's album, you know.
Well, this is Pride Month. This is a business. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
If that's what happened. I don't think that's how it went down. I think that, you know, her relationship with Big Frida, that goes back to Formation, they probably had this track cocked and loaded in the barrel, if you ask me, and decided to drop it.
You know what? That's a way better theory than mine. You have to pander to the gays. You know, they consume like everyone else do. Yeah. And they consume more when they feel that they can identify with something.
Beyonce and Big Frida probably recorded this track 3 years ago, and they text each other every once in a while. Say, you think we should drop that track? And Big Frida says, "Girl, I'm busy. Let's drop it next year. I'm traveling."
And today they said, "Girl, I guess." Girl, I guess.
Yeah, girl, I guess. And here we are in a goddamn recession. Gas is high. This is the best time to drop this type of track. People want to party and get high.
Yes, and today I'm pretty sure all the brunches went off today, you know, in the major cities with all the, you know, LGBTQ plus community with their wigs. Tonight is a day to celebrate for them. You know, they got a new anthem to get their pussy ready.
Jesus Christ, okay. Do you care at all about Chicago's new law? They will no longer chase criminals or suspects for like misdemeanors.
When you put minorities in charge, man, you know, that black woman is going to bring Chicago to the ground, and then they're going to need like a white savior, like Batman, you know?
Folks, Randy's Dominican, talking crazy. Now, I forget the superintendent's name. He was wearing sunglasses during the press conference, some type of Gucci glasses. Does anybody know that nigga's name? The superintendent of Chicago. Go ahead, Randy. Go ahead.
She looks like he smokes mid.
Okay, that's a nice
And
shot.
you know what? I won't be surprised if New York, goes down next and down the same path as Chicago. You have a black mayor, old police force.
No, I don't care about New York, to be honest with you, man. I'm just not
Did
interested.
you hear about your city, New Jersey, your hometown, taking a W by shooting that rapper Little TJ while he's getting Chipotle?
Yeah, well, listen, man. Jersey lays and waits for rappers from the inner cities of New York to move out to Jersey. They wait for you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
They line you up. They follow you. They can go into your homes by way of the Patriot Act back in after 9/11. They can bug your home. They catch you talking crazy, just like they lined up Joel Santana. And yeah, he was doing too much. He thought he was going to be out in Jersey stunting and fronting, around people who pay high taxes, and they got him up out of there. Yeah, that's Jersey. It's my home state.
I love it,
Yeah.
These fool niggas from New York move out to these different states and think stuff is sweet because they're at a certain tax bracket and they got nigga wake-up calls while they're waiting for their order in Chipotle.
Right.
Getting lined up by the service people, It's beautiful to see.
Yeah. I got no problem with country niggas splitting a New York nigga's wig down in the South. I really don't. I look at the
rightfully so.
I look at the news and I say, okay, got another one. Yeah, because they
exactly.
They come down here with the bullshit, But go ahead, finish that, Randy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wood getting gripped and talking fast, thinking they're hot stuff, and someone feeds them, and they wake up in heaven's gates like, oh, this is what happened today.
Hey man, when's the last?
Well, luckily,
hang on.
didn't end up.
When's the last time you've been back to New York? You're from New York originally, Washington Heights.
A year ago, I went out a year ago to show love to all of my peoples.
Okay. No static, no tension. Everything good. Everything good.
Oh no, I'm just outside, enjoying a nice hot day in California.
No, I mean when you were back in New York, no issues.
My shoulder out
no
here,
issues. Everything was good back in New York.
Oh nah, if I do end up back in New York, I'll have something accompanying me that clears crowded areas.
Got you. All right, okay.
Yeah.
Randy, good to talk to you, man. I got to get back to Beyonce, okay? Good to talk to you, man.
Oh, yeah, and everybody, happy Pride Month. Y'all should vote to this. Get your hair done to this,
Okay. All right, take care, Randy. All right. Folks, the new Beyonce track is fire. Don't hate just to hate. Her new single was released early on Monday, and it's safe to say Break My Soul did its part to break the internet. House music vibe. Just going over some of the notes. Hold on a second. Reunites Queen Bey with bounce music legend Big Frida. Hey, Frida. Hey, girl. Okay. And Beyonce and Frida were on Formation, as I said earlier, from 2016, I'm not going to read the lyrics, but I do have the lyrics to the song. Hold on a second. Big Frida tweeted. Okay, Big Frida tweeted, I'm so honored to be a part of this special moment. I'm forever grateful. Lord, someone please catch me. Where's Big Frida from? Is it Baton Rouge? One of them goddamn places down there, huh? Is it Baton Rouge? Someone please correct me. Louisiana? Joker star said yesterday's show he's the devil in the flesh. Yes, sir. Yes. Nobody likes me, homie. People respect me, and they tune in because I'm a man of knowledge. Nobody likes me. I've known that since I was a kid. I told you that on multiple occasions. I went to pick up my little white friend one time, and his mother opened the door. This was in the early 70s. She said, Troy, can you wait across the street? Robbie will be out soon. There's just something about you. I don't know, Troy. You're a good kid, but you got no good in you. I think I was 7 years old, maybe 7 or 6, and I just said, copy. Yeah. Thank you for chiming in, though. Guys, on the screen, www.iam2yuki.com. That's a new book, and I will be... Oh, shit. Sit tight, Dana. That's a new book. I'm waiting for that book to come in the mail so that I can give you a review and promote that author. I did a little research today, and I like her story. Give me some time, because I don't want to put too much on the table right now, but she's a woman who's been through some things, and she owns up to a lot of things, and I think it's going to be a good story for us to discuss and to bring her on the show here, okay? Please go to her website, www.iam2yuki.com. Please tell her Star sent you, okay? All right, hold on a second. Oh, shit. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Fire. Fire.
Listen.
Fire, Dana.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you
You can hear me?
Can you hear me? Fire.
Yes, I can. Hello? You can hear me, right?
Dana, I called you this afternoon. I wasn't even halfway through the song, and what did I say? You and I have to talk, Dana. You know I fuck with you heavy. I respect your opinions, your views. You're a knowledgeable woman, but the track is fire. Didn't I say that to you, Dana?
Yes, and I still don't. It's not. It's mediocre. It's mediocre. I got about 2 minutes because I got all the kids in this damn Jurassic Park movie.
Come on.
But it's mediocre. It's like another formation. And I told you earlier, it's like I'm tired of these let's get off the plantation song. You can't break my soul. No, just be happy. I don't want to hear another pro-black, anti-slavery, let's fight to get off the plantation song. So, and that's what it reminds me of. Yes, the beat is nice. It has a nice bop to it, but it's mediocre. It's mediocre. It's Formation 2.0.
And that's what's fire about it. It's up to date. It connects to the times. Listen, I want you to stand on your opinion, and that's what I appreciate about you. There's no better time in society to release this type of song because people are stressed. People want something to take them away from the reality of everyday drama and tension and the reality of war, over in the Ukraine. This is a feel-good song. I love...
No, it's not.
Hang on, if I can just finish, and then I'll go right back to you. I love the cadence of the lyrics. Less is more. She didn't have to overdo it. It's very simplistic. You can sing along to it in the club as you're, twirling, dancing, freaking the fuck out. Go ahead.
Yes, it is a club song, a dance song. Yes, it's simple. I don't have a problem with none of that. But the fact is that, don't worry about my soul. I'm happy. Yes, my soul is intact. So the whole vibe of it is it's not taking people's minds off. It's actually doing the opposite. I know y'all struggling, but don't let them break you down. What do you know about a soul being broken? You was born with a silver spoon in your mouth. So listen, and maybe I'm comparing that one single to Drake album, but it's mediocre. It's not trash, but then again, to me, it is trash. It's mediocre. It's not her best work. And that's why I'm looking for the album. Maybe the album will be better than this single, but if it's anything remotely similar to this single, then I won't be impressed. So yes, I'm standing my ground.
May I respond to what you just said? Beyonce was not born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Beyonce's family, hardworking, working class. I met her father. I met her younger sister Solange. When Solange had a track with Bow Wow, I forget the name of the track. I was playing it on Hot 97. I was getting at Beyonce. Their father, Matthew Knowles, he's a businessman. He brought Solange on the Star and Buckwild show. Those girls earned every aspect of their success. Was he hard on them in similar fashion to how Joe Jackson was with the Jackson 5? Yes. But she wasn't born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She earned it, got it out the mud. I have to say that. Now, she also... hang on.
Wait,
if I can just say this. Hold on. Beyonce has been through hell and high water with Jay-Z. He cheated on her.
True. Yes.
Huh? Bay has gone through the bullshit that the average woman goes through. Bay has been through the bullshit, and she has kept her marriage together. This track connects to every woman right now, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, whoever, however. And in my opinion, it's fire. But go ahead and finish up, please, Dana.
Okay, so yes, she was born with a silver spoon because she was an upper middle class. Her father was in corporate director or whatever. Her mother was his business owner. They sacrificed when they decided to do full-time music for Beyonce. So that's what I mean. As far as what she was born into, yeah, she worked her ass off. She deserved everything she has accomplished and more. She is one of the greatest entertainers of all time. So I'm not hating on her. I love her as an artist. This song is mediocre, and Jay-Z did drag her through a lot of BS, and maybe he broke her soul a couple of times, but I guess maybe this is about her and her love life. I don't know. I don't care. Yeah. It just reminds me of Let's Fight to Get Off the Plantation. Miss saying I am off the plantation. I'm happy. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for tapping in. You're at the movie theater right now with the kids, you said, the grandkids?
Yes, and that little one, he's 3, and I think he's getting restless. So let me run in here before he run all over the goddamn place.
I'll talk to you soon, Dana. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.
All right, you too. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. I wanted Dana to speak. Yes, Matthew Knowles was in corporate America, but I told you about him bringing Solange to the Star and Buckwild show because he was a businessman. You know, he knew I was getting at his eldest, Beyonce. I wasn't being disrespectful, but I was talking hella crazy. Anybody remember that from back in the days? She had a Popeye's chicken deal, and she was looked like she was, waking up eating the biscuits, and you couldn't see her kneecaps. Remember, Beyonce had cankles back in the days. Cankles. Matthew Knowles said, "Listen, man, I gotta promote my baby." Solange came on the Star and Buckwild show, and salute to Solange. Solange brought the heat to me. Anybody? I'm going way back. Every other answer was short. Yeah, no, I don't know. Huh? I thought Solange was about to chin check me. Pow pow. How old was her and Bow Wow at the time? Just give me a second, folks. I'm rambling. How old was Solange and Bow Wow when they had that song together? She was about to give me a speed knot back in the days. And Matthew just said, "Hey, I'm here to promote the music." We shook hands, and I had and still have so much respect for that man. Was she 16? Looked like she was about to give me a fucking speed knot, because she knew I was getting at her older sister. Solange didn't give a fuck. Give a fuck if you playing this song with me and Bow Wow or not. You better watch your mouth, nigga. She was on that type of time. All right, hang on a second, guys. Let me get to Cash App. Derek's my nigga. Derek said, "Sorry, I forgot." Okay. Derek's good to hear from you, man. I got your email. Okay, and I got your Cash App. Salute, Derek. Salute. Mr. Stingy got your donation. Grand Finale should name his song Pop That Bussy. Now's the time. Now's the time. Baker got your donation. He says, fuck out of here. Drizzy, Bay is back. Okay, fuck out of here, Drizzy. Bay is back. Fire. I gotta agree with you, sir. You won't break my soul. I got the lyrics right here. Troll Babies, is Beyonce coming to Atlanta on tour? I might have to go see Beyonce and Jay and throw up the fucking diamond. I have a Beyonce plaque in that closet right now. Which album is it for? Should I pull it out, or would that be doing too much? I got a Beyonce plaque. I think it's triple platinum. I don't know. Thank you, Darix. Thank you. Grand Finale says, Beyonce Break My Love samples Show Me Love by Robin S. Okay. Thank you, Grand Finale. Tapping in. Rory says, Beyonce gets whiter and better with age. Is he on the line? No. Got your donation, Rory. Thank you. Area code 314. Good evening. Beyonce drops the heat. Are you up to speed? 314.
Yeah, I can't understand. Calling from the Midwest.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I can't understand Chicago is not letting police officers run after people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I thought the whole object was not to shoot them. So they all must be slowing down. And suppose you let a person run away and they turn the corner, and when you turn the corner and they stand there with a gun upside of a hostage head.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, too. I've been keeping track of newspaper articles, Chicago Sun-Times,
okay.
Chicago Tribune,
okay,
for the last 2 years on shootings in Chicago.
Okay.
I start on Memorial Day, run to the next Memorial Day. So in the last 2 Memorial Days, ending the last 21 to 22, that city had over 4,845 blacks shot by other blacks in 20 to 21.
Okay.
With 745 murders. Just ending this past Memorial Day, a couple of Mondays ago, they had 4,666 with 643 murders. You know what?
Use a read, nigga. I like that. Now, can you give us your assessment of the situation? You've got the data clearly.
Yeah, I can tell you.
What's your assessment?
No white police officer shot nobody in either of those years.
Okay.
And thus far this year, in what, 20 days, 21 days, you know, had 228 shootings and 35 murders.
Okay. So now that you've brought this information to the forefront, is there some type of solution you like to put on the table, or are you just,
It should be an outcry.
giving us the information?
But it's not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should be an outcry, but it's not. Wonder why.
Can I throw my little 2 cents in? I appreciate the info you put on the table. Can I put
Go
my
ahead.
2 cents in?
Let's see what you got.
The African gangster, a businessman for the most part. Somebody once upon a time said, hey, we got too many niggers here. What do we do with them? We can't feed everybody. Everybody can't be king. What do we do with some of these niggers? Once upon a time, I'm just broad stroking. The African came up with the concept of slavery. Let's get some of these niggas out of here. Maybe we can sell them to some of these sand niggas, trade them, or what have you. So the DNA of that African, possibly an alien, I don't know.
Still present today, huh?
Still present today.
You know what? Let me say something.
Hang on a second. I just want to finish my piece, sir. I like the conversation we're having. Still present today.
Let me ask.
Hang on, sir. Can I just finish my piece? I'm sipping. We got too many niggas here in Chicago. What do we do with them? Everybody can't be boss. Everybody can't wear the fly shit. Everybody can't be wood grain gripping and where everybody can't have Ferragamo belts and Gucci slides. Some of these niggas got to go. So, is prison the answer? I don't know. New policies? Who am I to say? I don't live in Chicago. But it's going to work itself out. The same way it works itself out in Africa. Take it from there, sir. Go ahead.
Well, you make a good point. Because I've been all over that continent from the east, along the west coast. Okay. My wife is from one of the countries.
Okay.
Africans got rid of their riffraff.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Had been doing so way before they ever met anybody with white skin.
Right.
And the ones that ended up here for a reason.
That's right.
They caused problems. They created debt. They couldn't pay restitution, so they were going to either be killed or sold off.
Speak on it.
And what you got now is probably a DNA lineage. But guess what? They holler reparations here, but you actually owe reparation to those tribes over there. Because in their...
Sir, I've been saying that for 30 years. Keep on talking. Africa owes reparations. Go ahead.
Blacks owe reparations to African tribes because the sin of the father follows the son. And
actually, sir, the correct term for that is sins of the father visit upon the son. Go ahead.
Yeah, that happens too. But you got a lot of curses that's being played out here. It's what you call intergenerational curses. They talk about it like today over there. Mm-hmm. But nobody wants to visit that reason. Whites did not go into Africa stealing Africans. And Africa taught the world slavery. Why? Because in one conversation, we give claim that Africa gave birth to everything.
Right.
So why we don't say that they gave birth to slavery? Because they had the first civilization, supposedly.
The Kush Empire. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, they should get the gist by now.
Well,
but it's a shame, man. I don't know how in the heck they probably stop them from running because you don't have that many shots. Probably can't nobody run. And the kids wear backpacks with this bulletproof, and they run down the street zigzag to keep them hit by bullets. That there is a total shame.
Well, hang on a second. I want to go back to Africa for a second. Surely you've heard of Mansa Musa. Yes, Mansa Musa.
Yeah, he made money off of slaves.
The wealthiest man on the planet during his heyday. The wealthiest man on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
So with regards to what you put on the table here, and I appreciate the info. Is there a solution, or do we have what we have, and we just have to accept it that niggas die every day? I mean, I don't mean to make fun of it, but is there a solution?
Well, it's a reality. If you ain't got nobody left to shoot, you can't shoot nobody. So maybe it's got to play out. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadly, but the kids is the one that's catching the hell. They didn't have to be born here.
No.
But them politicians up there don't do a damn thing. The second in command in the state of Illinois is a black female. Mm-hmm. The Secretary of State, a black male. The Attorney General in Illinois is a black male. The first black female mayor, 4'6", Lori Beetlejuice Lightfoot. Mm-hmm. She's black. You got Kim Fox. She's a black prosecutor who threw out 29,000 felon cases.
Yeah.
So and the police chiefs, all of them have been black lately. So what's the use? So, I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just pointing out because we've heard in our lifetime all these narratives and these excuses.
Yeah.
And it don't work.
I think you and I already summed it up, sir. That how did you put it? The gene from Africa. What did you say? I like how you phrased that. The DNA from Africa.
Oh, that DNA is probably passing out. People talk about what, post-traumatic slave syndrome. Well, hell, you got post-traumatic curse syndrome.
Sir, you've been great. Thank you for the call. Thank you for.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a good night. Thank you. All right. I had to slow it down for that man. I enjoy talking to him. Folks, this is the Star Report, and Beyonce has dropped the heat, nigga. If you have not heard the heat, nigga, go listen to it. This is the time to release this type of song. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, big nigga. Stay there. Stay there. That's Florida Boy Jay, about to bring him in. I just want to mention one more thing here before I bring Florida Boy Jay on. Folks, in my community section, I am selling It's Okay to Say Reparations merch. I'm asking you to purchase some before, whoever shuts that down. You know who I'm thinking, but I'm not going to say their names. I'm asking you to purchase some of that merch, collector's items. Are you guys up to speed, troll babies? In the community section, It's Okay to Say Reparations. I think we got some tote bags. I know we have some hoodies. I'm gonna thank a nigga. Go in there and get you some now, goddamn, before I get a cease and desist, I'm sure somebody trademarked that slogan. I don't know. Hold on a second, but okay. Yeah, it's okay to say reparations, all right? Florida Boy Jay tapping in. Big nigga. Are you there? Florida Boy Jay.
Man, nigga, what's going on?
Good to hear from you, man.
What's lit? Yeah, man. We've been working hard. We're about to open up a brick and mortar store in Jacksonville, July 9th, and we're getting all that situated. I'm getting all the sneakers in the store, so we've just been busy trying to get that shit opened up and get everything ready. But Let's talk about this new music and the new wave of programming that they're trying to get niggas to get back on. You know what I'm saying? Last week we had Drake officially declaring a sassy summer for these, for these hip swinging Negroes, and now we got the stamp with it by Beyonce. Now niggas is running around here twirling, gallivanting, voguing, talking about you won't break my soul, like we about to run off the plantation. Listen, man, I gotta agree with Granny Grump, who called in about 20 minutes earlier. This song is kind of mediocre.
Whoa.
Niggas is like,
whoa. Go back. What'd you call that person?
Granny Grump. Come on, Star. Don't even call her back. It's past her bedtime.
I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that. Granny Grump? That's what you said?
Yeah, man. You come on, Star. Don't act you don't know who I'm talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So we're talking about this song, and honestly, the song is mediocre. It's cool. I feel like Drake, like I said, lathered niggas up to start caping with their cap on, and then Beyonce came through and pretty much hit the slam dunk on these niggas, and now everybody's going to try to run and make crappy, half-ass house music, and you niggas going to eat it up because these new blacks been running on Twitter all weekend talking about, hey, house music is black music. We know that. But do you also know black people can also make trash house music? Black people can make microwave house music for the masses, and because your ear's not fine-tuned enough, because you're not a avid house music listener, don't know what artists have been popping, like Azalea Banks and other people, you're going to take this as authentic house music when it's just gentrified. It's like when white people open up Jamaican barbecues in the suburbs. It's just gentrified soul food. But you niggas is going to eat it up because it's your favorite artist making it. This is only proving the point that Beyonce and Drake can make a yodeling collab album, and niggas going to be running to the internet talking about, you're just not savvy and refined enough to hear the sound, and you're not sonically
I have to jump in, Florida Boy Jay. I appreciate the hate, but now hang on a second. Hang on a second. With all due respect, sir. Your girlfriend is Caucasian or very, very high yellow. Respectfully,
Don't
yes.
do that. Don't do that, Star. My girlfriend ain't. Hey, I ain't dating no Sun Dodger. Stop playing.
I said respectfully. So now, are you really concerned about what black women think on a day-to-day basis? You know, you've taken some hard shots at black women in the past on this show. I'm not going to repeat what you said, but why are you so concerned about Beyonce connecting to, you know, the black audience and beyond with this track?
Listen, I've taken hard shots at black women because they needed hard shots to wake up. That's number one. Number two, I care about it because just because I'm not dating a black woman currently doesn't mean I'm not concerned with the mental state and the affairs of black women in today's marriage. Okay. Like I said, 1 minute.
Do as you say, not as you do. Right? Do as you say, not
exactly.
As you do. Okay.
1 minute is F nigga free. Now is you can't break my soul. Which one is it? Like I said, you niggas talking about the black woman is God, but then in Walmart barking, swinging Henny bottles, busting at the register, pulling guns at the Korean people at the hair store. So y'all don't care about black women because I don't want to be in Target one day and a black woman ups her pistol at me and I gotta grab my strap. Now it's a shootout because these black women think they F nigga free this summer.
Gotcha.
I don't want no problem, so I gotta keep a close eye on my sisters and make sure they're held accountable and we ain't pandering to what's in between their legs.
Gotcha.
And we keep it in the thousand.
Okay, hang on a second. FBJ, I want to mention something. Thank you, because you and I did speak when I was on my road trip. You told me to holler if I need you. But, you know, I was moving, shaking, and popping. We will connect next time. But thank you for being there for me, for those who don't know. I stayed at the...
for sure.
Yeah, I stayed at the Margaritaville on the beach, nigga. Do you know that hotel in Jacksonville?
Yeah. You was at Jack Beach, right?
Yo, have you been to my IG page? Did you see the view I had? I'm going.
Yeah, I was watching it. I was watching you was driving all through Pensacola. I was low-key following. I was low-key right behind you for like 3 days because I had to go down to Tampa.
Never mind Pensacola and Tallahassee. I'm going back to the Margaritaville Hotel in Jacksonville. That room was crazy.
Yeah.
That room was crazy.
Yeah.
I also... As you know, I went to, I forget the name of the street in Jacksonville because there's a, for those who don't know, there's so much history in Jacksonville. I went to some other places that I filmed, which I haven't posted yet, but the Axe Handle Saturday massacre.
Yo.
You know.
Y'all niggas don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that.
Yeah.
They don't star.
I learned about that back in the 70s, and that's why I had to go there and film that, you know. And I was talking to some people. I got some footage of me talking to a couple of guys who were sitting across the street. That mural is really beautiful, but very, very impactful. Have you ever been to that location? I'm sure you have.
Man, I've not only been in that location, I've talked to survivors of that Saturday. I've talked to people who literally told me that police were handing out those axe handles to white citizens to run down on niggas in Jacksonville because we refused to let the white man tell us where we was going to sit. We was dying to sit next to the white man at their diners.
Right. I interviewed a woman across the street. I forget that little community center right there, but she gave me some good footage. Hey, before you go, I want you to make sure you promote your platform, but also, this weekend, I'm going to the Sneaker Con in Atlanta. You know what's popping up here in Atlanta, the Sneaker Con?
Man, hell yes. Yeah, I know it's popular. I told you. I'm currently building an inventory right now to have in our storefront. So I went to 2 sneaker conventions last weekend.
Okay.
And depending on how things play out, I might go up there for SneakerCon Atlanta so I can get some more inventory for the store.
Well, listen, if you can't make it, I will be at the Georgia International Convention Center this weekend in College Park. It's the Sneaker Con. For those who don't know, I'll be there filming, talking to a couple of people, and I have a potential sponsor as well. But listen, man, what's popping on your channel, please? And when is your next episode going to post? Make sure I get a banner. What do you got?
Yeah, for sure. Listen, man, we are literally like maybe 60 subscribers away from hitting 2,000 subscribers.
Let's go.
I just want to say thank you for everybody for running up the numbers and
Let's
giving me
go.
some clout on YouTube.
Yeah.
The next episode is dropping this Sunday. We're gonna record tomorrow. Like I said, I've been getting the store together. My homie went out of town on vacation, so we kind of been living life, kind of like you know what I'm saying, going out of town, experiencing things. But we must get back to the BS. We must get back to the drama. There's a lot going on. So go to Florida Boy J on YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to the channel. I have a vast catalog of content on there and the new episodes. And we're going to get right back on the horse this weekend. New episode dropping this Saturday. Florida Boy J, man.
Hey, hold on. One more thing before you go.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if I buy a small piece of property in Panama City. You ever been there in Florida?
Yeah, man. Start on spring break. Panama City is the place to be when we was coming up, man. Yeah, yeah, that's the spring break spot.
Hey,
that's
man. Hey. Fuck Clearwater, Florida. Panama City. That water is crystal clear and blue. Panama City.
I'm gonna have to call you tomorrow because I want to hear what you thought about Clearwater too.
I had a good time. As you know, I drove down to St. Pete and I drove back up to I was all over Clearwater, but it's not for me.
Yeah, I've seen you went. Hey, you took a couple of highways. You probably took 75 up in the middle,
man,
and got to the Panhandle.
I was all over Florida, man. But good to talk to you, man. Keep me posted on your next video, okay? I got you.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
Sir.
I appreciate it.
Yes,
You guys
sir.
have a great show.
Okay, thank you, Florida Boy J. Yeah. He said, "Hey, man, whatever you need on my road trip, just holler." And I appreciate that. But, the road trips that I do, I'm so focused, just on traveling. And I'm literally dressed for the road, for those who don't know. Like shorts, T-shirts, latex gloves. Alcohol, disinfectant, Huggies, wipes, because people are disgusting. So I wasn't really in that, hangout type of mode, where you're putting on some gear to go to a restaurant. But that's my guy, Florida Boy J. If anybody's going to the sneaker con this weekend, holler at me. I'm trying to go. Naja S., I got your donation. Don't break my soul is disrespectful to good house music. Hashtag house. Really? I mean, do you want to call in? I'll let you speak. I think it was a nice nod. I think we needed that track. Seriously. And I'm nobody's fan. Beyonce don't fuck with me. But I can be objective, and the track is needed right now, You won't break my soul. Da, 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 da. Lord Johnson 48, happy Pride Month, FBJ, you go, girl. Guys, on the screen, www.welovehip-hop.ca. That's the homie Friday, okay? Please go there, tell him I sent you. Also, folks, if you want to be a sponsor on the show, email me because I've always got time to pause and promote a sponsor, okay? On the screen right now, Our Shedding Light, the Kindle edition. I have the hardcover. You've already heard H.D. Brown call in. H.D. Brown, if you want to call back in to do more promoting, please reach out to me. This is a great book. Let me just say, girl, this is messy. As I've told you before, she talks about the relationship with her ex-husband. She's from a very affluent area. Her and her daughter, her struggles, her current status in life, and she's very, very forthcoming. And she's got receipts. She's got text messages with her ex-husband who she gave her best years to. Our Shedding Light. Pick up a copy. Say hey to H.D. Brown, okay? And I'm waiting on my homie's book, Troy Reed. His book on Alpo. Okay. All right, sit tight, guys. Let me go to PayPal. And folks, at the top of the live chat is the PayPal link if you want to support the show via PayPal. If you don't have Cash App, all donations are appreciated, okay? I does this. R. Ramon sends in a donation. Star, top 5 10 city songs. Oh, number 5, Deep Kiss. Number 4, Whatever Makes You Happy. Number 3, Right Back to You. Oh, that was the shit. Right Back to You. Number 2, Devotion. And number 1, That's the Way Love Is. Nigga, you spitting facts. You spitting facts. I saw them perform when they first came out because, again, I was a Atlantic Records. Well, I was really working for WEA, but I specialized in Atlantic Records. Pop, rock, and dance. I dabbled in the hip hop, but I was a pop, rock, and dance guy. So, 10 City, Sweet Sensation, oh my goodness, Debbie Gibson. Those are the groups that I promoted, 10 City was fire. Alexander, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Just notice, says Star, I ain't going to sit here and allow Beyonce or Drake to run off with Azealia Banks' sound. Also, congrats to Special. Okay. Well, listen, man. Azealia Banks, I fuck with her heavy. I've even called her my daughter on certain occasions. But dance music is not like hip-hop and R&B and rap. They don't feud and fight. They complement each other. They work with each other. Listen, man, I'm as old as dust. You know that. I was there in the clubs with Crystal Waters and everybody, man. And because of those special moments where they were not getting mass radio airplay on Z100 and other stations, they worked together. They didn't make the big bag. CeCe Peniston and others. So that thing that you're talking about, Azealia Banks, I'm not going to feed into that. Azealia Banks does what she does, and she just had a breakdown on stage. Did you know that? Did you know that, man? Hold on a second, because you see, now you got me thinking. What is that song I promoted? Was it Inner City, Big Life? Living the big life. Sir, I'm as old as dust. Okay, Good Life, Inner City, 1988, my nigga. I promoted that. You're talking to somebody who knows. Yeah, man. Hold a second. Inner City song. Hold on, folks. Yeah, man. Groups like Inner City, 10 City, Steve Silk, Hurley, they had to work together, Pump Up the Jam, all that shit. I was there, man. But thank you for your donation, okay? Chan says, do you ever see yourself going to Magic City before leaving Atlanta? I have no interest, sir. I went to Magic City back in the days, back when it was, when it was different, I'm not that guy at my age to make it, rain on whores on heels. No, I'm not gonna make it rain on you, bitch. I'm not gonna sit there and sip a drink and fantasize about, skeeting up in you or skeeting on you. Fuck out of here, bitch. No. Hold on, everybody. I had to thank somebody for sending in a donation. Gemstar got your donation. Okay. Trey says, do you ever sip on Ace of Spades? No, I don't. No. I'm pretty consistent with what it is that I drink, but thank you for your donation. Okay, and I read that one by Chan. Now, Chan, Magic City is too that's not my style. You know, I'm more of a Blue Flame type of person. If I were to hang out at this point in time at a strip club, matter of fact, I went to the Blue Flame last year. I had a potential girlfriend. You know, she was a lazy bitch. She said, I'm working at the Blue Flame. I went there to see the bitch, but, you know, she was, I don't know, just lazy. You know? Guys, on the screen, does anybody care about those e-cigarettes banned in the USA? If not, we'll keep it pushing, okay? And let me make sure that I promote one of my sponsors, www.creditwizpro.com. Please go there. Tell them I sent you. You'll get a free consultation if you mention Star sent you, okay? They can help you with bankruptcies, child support, student loans, foreclosures, judgments, and charge-offs. www.creditwizpro.com, all right? Let's go to area code 989. Good evening. Talking about Beyonce dropping.
Hi, how are you?
Dropping the heat. I'm great. Who's this?
This is Sarah. How are you?
Hey, Sarah. What's cracking?
What's cracking? I love your show.
Oh, thank you so much. Beyonce, have you heard the new song?
Yeah.
New song?
Yes, I actually did. I actually have seen her shopping with her sister Solange at the Galleria in Houston.
Really?
Many years ago. Yeah. She was, of course, with security and everything, and I was on the other side so that I saw everyone following. Yeah. So, but I'm calling to tell you that I admire your show. I admire your strength for continuing to push on, considering everything that you've been through. Oh. And yeah, I just admire your strength and your funniness, even though you call women, you know, the B word.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. So I love the way you laugh too. It's kind of a sick laugh.
Yeah,
it's
cool. Very sadistic. I have a sadistic streak. So yeah.
Yeah. So what's up? Are you drinking Hennessy tonight or what?
No. I'm doing Absolute tonight, but my
Oh, nice.
Yeah. My focus is this new Beyonce song. What do you think? Did you hear it?
I did. I think I have to agree with Dana. It sounds a little. I mean, she just needs to get off that kick of, like what Dana said. I agree wholeheartedly what Dana said. I agree that it's just like plantation shit, and I'm mixed. I'm Egyptian, Black, Italian, German. So yeah.
We're all mixed. There's no such thing as pure blood. We're all mixed, but
well, I understand that, but I have the United Nations in my family. So when you sit at my table, there's a whole bunch of different looking people, and it's beautiful.
Gotcha.
I love my family. I'm thankful that I'm able to look at my family, and we all agree and we all disagree, but we all love each other, and we, you know, we just chill. But
so, can I ask, how old are you?
The song.
How old are you, respectfully?
What's that?
Can I ask around about how old are you? You don't have to say exactly. Around about.
How old am I?
Roughly.
39.
Okay.
39.
Okay. Objectively speaking, this song is connecting to not just the climate right now of society.
Yeah.
The climate.
Yeah.
But Beyonce is talking to other females who are thinking about quitting their jobs, because you have a lot of people now who don't want to work in the food service. They'd rather just stay home and start a business online. I was I was pleasantly surprised that a person of her status, her caliber, who could reconnect a dance track, because I'm so tired of contrived, rap music that is just promoting misogynistic bullshit. So
yeah, you're right.
I like the song, and I'm no one's fan. I'm really thinking about going to see her in concert. Have you ever seen Beyonce in concert?
No, I know people that have in my family many times.
Yeah.
But I have not. No.
I might go. If I can go.
Well, maybe I'll go with you.
Are you in the Atlanta area?
No.
Okay. Well, if
I'm in Detroit.
Okay. Well, if you find yourself in Atlanta or fly yourself out, holler. Let's see what's what. Okay.
What? Oh yeah. You would break your neck. You wouldn't turn it.
Well, seeing is believing. You have my information. Holler, and let's see where this goes, if any place. But I appreciate your call. Appreciate you calling.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too now. Bye. All right. You won't break my soul. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Kids, is Beyonce coming to Atlanta in concert? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Let me get my nigga on the screen. Hold on, big nigga. Precise. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Precise. What's poppin', man? I got you.
How you feeling, brother?
Got your show running right there. Please don't call me brother. Please don't do that. But I got your information.
I already know, but man,
on the
but
show,
as much as campaigning we gonna do, we gonna be brothers in this motherfucker. You understand that?
Okay.
But anyways, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys live tonight? Are you live tonight?
Yeah, man. We will be live at 7:30. I ain't gonna lie. I just was poolside. I just did the pre-pro.
Okay.
What you call it? You know, so they know that the show's going tonight.
Okay.
I'm like, man, I gotta hurry and get on this phone call because I gotta set up the studio. So, man, you did perfect, man. I have enough time today and get in the shower, get the studio set up, and everything gonna be ready. But we going in tonight, bruh.
Okay.
Oh man.
What are you
Them
talking
haters
about?
gonna be mad that Monique getting a coin. Ain't they?
Oh. Now, hang on. Your topic is what? What is your topic? 'Cause I'm gonna drive traffic to your your platform.
Yeah. So we're gonna go in that Monique. First of all, we're gonna talk about why the fuck is Callie.
I need you to watch the profanity, please. Precise. Watch the profanity, please.
Working with you.
Yeah.
And you'll see how it be, man. Working with you. But again, how much the sun is so close. You know what I'm talking about. And then we're gonna get in on Monique getting that Netflix settlement, you know, and everybody that was hating on her saying she didn't deserve it. Something must have been wrong. Something must have been something if they went ahead and settled. You know what I'm talking about. And bruh, it's crazy as heck, but look at it. They don't even sound like me. But anyway, it's crazy as a dog. But man, hey, why JT go? You know, because I got the co-host, the best co-host in the world,
Yes,
the
you
Baron
do.
Amaru Phoenix.
Yes,
and
you do.
JT, you know what I'm talking about. And JT gonna talk about it. Something in the air that's making our jump straight, man. I'm trying so hard.
Now, hang on a second. Precise. Monique's sister came at her talking hella crazy. Did you catch that on Instagram? Her sister got at her about, you know, how she was coming to D.L. Hughley, and then I'm not sure if that.
I saw some stuff on YouTube. I don't know if I told you, but again, with this whole shadow ban, I've done real work activism-wise in these streets. You know, told them pigs in Ferguson, don't worry, the sun's getting closer. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2014. You know what I mean? When they was beating up on little babies and elderly people until we got there and things changed.
Okay,
But again,
okay.
so they didn't kick me off of Facebook. And then with the 5150 show, somebody didn't like about me saying maybe y'all are heterophobic. And then next
Well,
thing
now hang on a second, because I don't want to start nothing or be in the middle of nothing. I fuck with Corey Holcomb heavy. I don't want to get in the middle of nothing, man.
Nah, just give me you truth, bro. That's all. Just give me you truth.
Hey,
that ain't got nothing to do with him. It got to do with somebody that saw me on that show and hacked my shit.
Hey,
That's
listen,
why
man, I wish you guys all the best, man. And listen, I'm so old, man. I remember when Ice-T's album first came out, and Darlene, who's Corey's co-host, I remember she was in those goddamn red pumps. So I had to take that album cover into the bathroom and touch myself. So, you know, yeah.
Dog, you know what? Hey.
I got respect for the 5150
She got
show.
at me, so I said, hey,
Yes,
let me tell you
sir.
something, Darlene. Maybe back in the day that was you. I said, but you know what? You looking like the grandma off a
Don't do it. Don't do it. Precise. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, hang on a second, man. I need your opinion. I need your opinion. Beyonce's new track. Are you up to speed? Do you have any thoughts?
You're
Do you
gonna
care?
hate this, man. I've been hearing it on on the TikToks and whatnot. So
Let's
after
go.
watching the show today, while I was poolside, I decided to listen to it real quick
Okay.
and really give it a, And honestly, man, it's lazy, bro. It's a lazy song.
Ooh.
It ain't Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no Beehive person, and maybe they come after me, and I really don't give a dang.
Right.
Look at that. But anyways, again, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you Beyonce, you supposed to be bringing out. You know what I mean? Like I'll talk with you, later on about a single I'm about to be bringing out. When you roll something out, we call that a record because she'll walk. You know what I'm talking about? She'll walk down that boulevard, down that blade, and make some coin for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
No cussing. You dig. Let's get it together. But again, I just feel like, if you Beyonce and you got all the resources in the world, that's what you're going to make walk? Hey, that girl right there, I would have said way better if we could cuss, but that gal right there ain't finna make no money on those Las Vegas blades. You understand that?
Yeah.
Again, my point is, it's supposed to walk, and it's like, okay, well, you gonna convince people that got these 9-to-5s and barely hanging on and working from home to quit their job? You
Okay.
already convinced everybody to go ahead and start cheating on your dude. Now you done lost your dude.
Okay, so hang on a second. Precise. Your banner is in my community section. People can click on that and go right to your link.
Appreciate that, brother.
When you get time in the morning, send me the link to your latest episode so we can repost your banner. We can put it back at the top of the community section. Okay, I appreciate you.
I will do that first thing. I live a rock star life, so I'll be getting up a little late. You know what I'm talking about? But as soon as my first thing in the AM is,
Okay.
we will get together and make that happen if you are available.
Good to
and I
talk to
appreciate
you.
you, bro, because
Yes,
I've been
sir.
seeing what you do.
Salute.
Like you be dropping jewels, not only just around the world, but, in world topics, but
Thank
also
you, man.
like how
Thank
to get your YouTube better if you messing with this
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yeah.
Where the you-ish people live.
Yeah.
Look, I ain't trying to get you in trouble, man.
Okay.
Much love, though.
Good to talk to you, man. Salute. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, man. Stay elevated.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Love.
All right. Precise tapping in. Precise live. Hold on a second, guys. Gotta make sure I promote one of my other sponsors because I have time to handle all business. You won't break my soul. Oh, man. Fire. I hope I don't start playing dance and house music tonight after the show. I just want to go to sleep. Hold on. Gotta promote a sponsor. You'll break my soul. Okay, guys, on the screen. Dub. Carinista. Okay. They also pronounce it Carinista. Okay. You can go there and check out some really, really good art. Carinista Art LLC. Okay. And always tell my sponsors that, you stopped by and Star sent you. They would appreciate that. It helps me. And this young lady has got some really creative work. If you're looking for anything by way of album covers, personal designs, I don't know, for your home, your workplace, I really recommend go check out her work, all right? Very nice person. She's going to call in when she finds the time, but I want to make sure that I promote her thoroughly, okay? Area code 732. Good evening. Are you there? 732. We're talking about Beyonce's new track. Are you up to speed? 732.
Yo. Hey, my nigga, let's let bygones.
Go ahead. You got the floor, man. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, I know you put my number in live chat, but I don't get that pussy that right to call my phone.
Watch your language, bitch boy. I don't mind you calling and trolling. Watch your language.
Hey, I ain't no bitch.
Yes, you are. You're my bitch. I'll slap you and put a saddle on your back, you hoe ass nigga. Hold on a second. Do not call in here cursing. What's that nigga's number? Hold on a second. You won't break my soul. The trolls must eat, huh? We're gonna feast off of this nigga right now. Goofy nigga. Okay, we're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. Give me a second, guys. I have some other things I want to mention and promote. I want to talk about songsthatwork.info shortly. Hi, Lenice. Lenice says that was a funny story you told about Solange. Solange Knowles was with the shits. She was like 14 or 13 when she came on the Star and Buckwild show. What was that song her and Bauer had? I like that song. And I started playing it. I used to play a lot of obscure, weird songs on Hot 97. Hold on a second. So, Bow Wow. Bow Wow came on the show. He was a kid then. Oh, his mother was fine as hell. Anybody remember the name of that song with Bow Wow and Solange? Where she was cutting her eyes like, you say one thing about my sister, I will punch you in your mouth. What was the name of the song, guys? It was on her album. Was it Puppy Love? No, that wasn't it. Somebody help me out here. Was it Puppy Love? Here's a song named True Love. It couldn't. No. I don't know. Let me get past this. But she was not with the bullshit. Alex, I got your donation. He says, Rory has a fetish for big black women built like Lizzo, and he hates himself for it. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Him, I got your donation. Beyonce is fire. D'Angelo from Michigan. Where are we going? D'Angelo, the artist? Wait a second, I'm a little confused. Is your name D'Angelo? Or are you talking about D'Angelo, the artist? D'Angelo. Where is he from? Hold on a second. I don't want to hate on D'Angelo, but I've never cared for his music. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I always thought he was like the poor man's Prince. I met him at MTV when Star and Buck while we were hosting the Beat Suite. That was like 1999. I didn't even give a shit enough to even ask him anything about his music. The brown sugar. I thought that was trash. And didn't he have a baby with oh God. Is it Angie Stone? Kids, I'm old. Just give me a second. I think D'Angelo and Angie Stone had a baby together. Yeah. Folks, I'm so old, I remember seeing Angie Stone when she was in the group called Sequence. Yeah. Let me stop rambling. Troll babies, didn't D'Angelo get caught with a tranny in the meatpacking district? Hold on a second, see now. Hold on. I think it was $40. D'Angelo arrested for soliciting oral sex. Oh. Hang on. Okay. This is 2000 and... Folks, we're dumbing out tonight. Put some respect on my name. Hit the Cash App, the PayPal, what have you. Yes, okay, he solicited for oral sex from an undercover policewoman for $40. That was in 2010, I think. But now there was some discrepancy because it was in the meatpacking district. 2:30 in the morning. Was it a nigga with a wig? Can someone confirm? You know, I'm a fucking rat, folks. I don't give a fuck. Hang on. Let me put this in the live chat. And you guys, folks, if you find time, please send me the link later. Niggas been out here chasing that boy pussy, allegedly. Allegedly, I don't know. Just it was something to do with $40. $40 make you holler, you know. Okay. Are you on hold? Who's area code 734? Have you been on hold? Oh, that's you. That's Goofy. Yeah, let's get your goofy ass out of here. 862. Can you turn that down, please? 862. Good evening.
Hey. I'm sorry, Star. This Frank Ross calling. How you, my boy?
Hey, man. Good to hear from you. What's cracking, homie?
What's happening, man? Since we dumbing out tonight, I just checked out the Beyonce record.
Right.
And I'm rather disappointed. I just wish Jay-Z, and I'm kind of going off the deep end, I'm kind of hoping Jay-Z would just give her father back her career.
Oh, stop. Come on, man.
Only reason why I say that, Star, I just feel like she's in a place where she can't get out of because of her husband. He had her out here rapping. It didn't work. And now this, you know what I'm saying? You can't try to follow Drake, blueprint. Like, you got to let Drake do his own, thing. You try to come behind him and try to ride his wave. And now, you're getting, stomped out. So I don't like the record. I'm a music head, man. I don't like the record stuff.
Frank, how old are you? You and I have spoken before. Not that I don't want to sway your opinion, but how old are you?
I'm 41.
Okay. That song doesn't remind you of Crystal Waters, 10 City, CNC Music Factory, back in the days, CC Peniston. It's a feel-good song. It's not supposed to be a whole bunch of different octaves, bending the notes, and, all sorts of R&B hooks. It's a dance song. The cadence is supposed to be spread out, memorable lyrics. Mm-hmm. It's a dance song. It's a dance song.
I mean, I understand. What I'm saying is after a while with an artist, people got to constantly renew themselves with their career. I get all of that, but this is Beyonce we talking about, and people, and I'm sorry, I'm about to go off, because I need people to stop setting a precedent for people and letting this, excuse my language, this whack ass music to drop. I'm sick of hearing this whack ass music and these all coming from the heavy hitters. It's what is going on? I'm saying y'all dumbing this shit down. It don't make no sense. And now that the people are really, really speaking out, and just because it's Beyonce, I'm not gonna pour syrup on it and make it pancakes because it's her.
Okay.
Nah, we got to really start pushing the culture forward if this is what we doing, because this ain't gonna fly. I don't care. I'll be telling people, I don't care who you are. Like, you gotta, like, I'm waiting for Riri. I don't got time for her, man. Like, she done up. Like, she was done up when Lemonade came out. They don't have nothing else. The Carter album flopped. Nobody talks about this. I don't understand. Like, make me understand. Make it make sense to me, Star. Like,
can I chime in? When you say pushing the culture, for what culture might you be talking about? Beyonce is she's beyond rap and R&B. Let's not act like she's in some type of little box with the rest of these R&B singers. What culture are you talking about?
Star, not to cut you off, Star. I'm sorry. You can go to that Carter album anytime you want. This is Jay-Z and Beyonce, the queen of whatever and the king of rap, allegedly.
Okay.
These are two heavy hitters. They came out with a Carter album that flopped. They used the 8 SHIT from the Migos. That didn't even work. They didn't even push a second single out. Okay. That album was the quickest come-and-go album I ever heard of in my life. Nobody talks about this. I don't understand. I don't get it, and that's what I'm saying.
Well, Frank, why can't this just be something different? Hang on.
It was over.
Why can't this be something different? This is Big Frida and Beyonce. This has nothing to do with Jay-Z. I mean, it was released on Tidal, but this is different. It sounds like to me, respectfully, you're trying to limit her potential. It's Beyonce.
No, hey, Star, I looked at the credits on the song. Jay-Z name is on the credits.
Yeah.
He helped write the song. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's crazy.
But he's not rapping on it.
Not really rapping on that record?
He's not rapping on it. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. So his name is on the credits. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what is he writing? Like, he wrote that? Like, what's going on? Like, because that was trash. Me personally, I don't know. We all got different opinions.
Right.
To me, it was just trash, man.
Okay.
and you know that's it, man. That's all I really call for. I'm a music head. I only call you Star when it's music being talked about, like, and I just listen to it.
Got you. Can you give me your opinion on Drake's album? Have you heard Drake's album? Honestly, never mind. Any thoughts?
Have I heard Drake's CD? Yeah, I actually listened to Drake's CD twice.
Frank, there's no such thing as CDs anymore. It's all streams. We still call them albums. Have you heard the album?
Yeah, I heard the entire CD twice.
Okay.
I just came back from Houston. I was listening to the whole album on the way back to North.
What'd you think?
So it's like,
what'd you think?
I played it front to back, and like I said, it's okay. Like, you know, for Drake and for what he trying to do, like, it was whatever. I didn't expect nothing rappy out of him. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I guess it's cool. I'm not gonna like play that after I played it. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
What are you feeling right now, Frank?
I ain't really, you know,
Frank,
because after a while we get tired of these people.
What are you feeling right now? What album is moving you right now?
Yo, I play Tyler the Creator every day. I'm keeping it totally gully on this line.
Okay.
That's music. Like I told you before, people be talking about, oh, he gay, da, da, da. Man, that's music. You know what I'm saying? That I listen to him every day.
That came out 3 months ago, Frank. Frank, that came out like 3.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's how long music, that good music, I had you listening to it every day. I'm not listening to that Beyonce or Drake every day. Me personally, I'm not doing it. Currency, Nas, Tyler the Creator, and that's about it. They the only ones out here.
Did you say Currency?
Everybody else wasting my time.
Hang on, Frank. Did you say Currency? Currency still rapping?
Yes, Currency, hot Spitter Andretti from New Orleans.
Yeah.
First artist signed.
I know who he is. I didn't know he was still in the game. Okay, so he just put something out? He
is the busiest artist in the game. His catalog puts everybody to shame. Everybody knows about Currency, man. He's the only guy I go see all over the world. I go see him anywhere. And I know what I'm going to get. I get the apparel. Everything I wear is Jet Life. Everybody know this on my Instagram. Like,
hang on a second, Frank. Actually, Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler came out in June of 2021. Damn near a year ago.
Yeah, June 25th.
Yeah.
I know the date. I keep up with this, Star, man. Like, you know.
I saw him in concert. Concert was fire. Did you see him in concert, Tyler?
I told you, Star. March 25th, I went to go see him at Madison Square Garden. Me and you talked about this on the Star Report.
Oh, okay, I forget. Okay. It was the Igor tour.
Yeah. We talked about his mother and all that with the skit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Got you. Okay. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Those are the guys. But I'll let you go, Star.
Thank you,
I
man.
just had the vent.
Salute. Thank you, Frank.
All right, be easy, big.
Yes, sir.
Big
Thank
dog.
you. Okay, Frank tapping. He said it's trash. The Beyonce track is trash. Guys, in my community section, I have merch for sale. It's okay to say reparations. Buy the merch now before the LGBTQ plus says you can't use that slogan. We have that trademarked. You can't take from us with regards to some type of black, struggle. Folks, I recommend Beyonce's new single, Break My Soul. Bey putting her foot down. Bitches gagging and bitch niggas gagging. Is she coming to let me Google this right now. Hold on a second. Beyonce on tour. Okay. Any more calls? Anybody else want to talk before I shut this down? Or should we take a break and do an extended show? If Cash App is rolling, Super Chat, I'll stick around. If not, just got to pack it in. Piper. Down. Got your donation. A female cop pretending to be trans. Oh, you mean D'Angelo? Is that what it was? Okay, so was he in seek of that boy loving? Was D'Angelo looking for the extra package? He was arrested. It was like $40. It was in the meatpacking district in Manhattan. Put that where? Right there. Get in. Hurry up. Close the door. Do you have it? Let me see. I need to see it. Pull it out. Is it fully functional? Oh, shit. And then the cop said, yes. It gets fully erect. Do you have the money? Yes. Okay. Give me the money. Is that how it went down, Troll Babies? D'Angelo slid over the $40. And the undercover cop started stroking it. He said, pull him around the corner. Go down there by the water. And then the cruisers pull up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Turn the vehicle off. Turn the lights on. Okay, we talking reckless right now. Aaron. Okay, are you on the line? What is Aaron's number?
Hello?
Aaron, is that you, 202?
Hey. Yeah, Star, how you doing, man?
Good to hear from you. Listen, Aaron, please do me a favor. Always put your area code in the Cash App. I appreciate you, but you have to remember, I'm as old as dust.
Oh, I got you.
How are you, man?
I got you.
Good to hear from you. Let's take some time. Go ahead. Where do you want to start?
You were talking about Beyonce this evening, correct?
The new track, Fire.
Yeah. No. Beyonce and all of her music are evil. Beyonce is a self-hating light-skinned woman.
Okay.
She's a dark-skinned supremacist.
Okay.
I mean, everything. I mean, this isn't the first thing that she's done, which is terrible or that she copied from somebody else, right? She's always trying to take somebody else's style and put her own twist to it. I mean, she's one of the biggest culture vultures there is. You know, whether it was she did that whole like Frankie Beverly and Maze, you know, like ruin that song basically.
Right.
Then, I mean, most of her fans, to be honest with you, aren't good people. These are when I look at her fans are everything wrong with America, right?
Okay.
When I look at a Beyonce concert, like if you look at a Beyonce concert, that is everything wrong with the United States. It's a bunch of feminists and it's a bunch of members of the rainbow community who listen to her, right? So her fan base is a disaster. Not reminiscent of America, very anti-American in nature. Didn't she do something, King is Black or Black is King, like 2 months or a year ago?
I forget.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Where she's gonna, where you want to elevate Africa over America. I mean, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because she certainly wouldn't be accepted there. And then also, you had the Formation song, where you're elevating members of the rainbow community, right? So, like I said, she's a sacrificial lamb. You know, she's perpetuating ideas that are bad. And the reason, listen, be free to do. The thing about it is this: do what you want to do.
Right.
But I don't necessarily like her because when you first came out, you were a Christian woman. It was Destiny's Child. It was Christianity. It was marriage. It was family. And ever since she's gotten the spotlight, she's been the voice box for evil. She's been the voice box for basically Satanism. So how do we go from Destiny's Child, you know, somewhat wholesome music, right, with a supposed Christian mom and Christian dad, to now, I mean, you're basically bringing everybody to the feet of Satan with your music.
Okay.
So
can I jump in, Aaron? Stay with me. Let's have a good conversation here. Now, to be fair, she's married, still married, but now are we really going to hold against her what she used to be and what she is now? Because if you look at Madonna, for instance, Madonna is Italian trash, like myself. And Madonna can't keep a husband, and she's a Kabbalist, according to her. So she's Italian claiming to be a Jew now with a fucking British accent, a total fucking fraud. Do you not like Beyonce personally? That's number one. And number two, here's the real question. Would you smash if you had the opportunity, Beyonce?
So the answer to both of those questions is no. So the answer to both of those questions, I think women, I think it should be a crime for any man to sleep with a woman over the age of 33.
Oh,
so
stop.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's.
Stop it.
I think it's like sticking your thing into a garbage disposal.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Come on.
So, especially a woman that's already had children. So, that's my assessment. So, I don't like her. She's poisoned the youth. The thing about it is this. It's like she was the very beginning of evil, right? Like now we've got the City Girls and Meg the Stallions and all of that. You know, Meg is a man, by the way, but we've got all of these other people out there, but they all got their marching orders from her, right? And so when I look at where things went south with women in music, it starts with her. So, you know, and it erodes from there. Now, I'm not saying she's as bad as Cardi B. I'm not saying she's as bad as the City Girls, but it started her feminist mindset, her anti-American feminist mindset, right? And then along with her dark-skinned supremacy, right? Her self-hating, light-skinned ways, right, is what got us here.
Okay.
So
I want to jump in, Aaron. I enjoy talking to you, but Beyonce was not the start of black women.
Who would you say the start would be?
Hang on. Beyonce was not the start of black women thinking crazy and talking crazy. I got to pull rank on you here. In my opinion,
Go ahead.
the sexy black woman on stage who was talking crazy and shitting on the black man, Millie Jackson. She is the grandmother to all of them. Lil' Kim, Beyonce, Mary J. I'm sure you never heard of her, but when you get time, Google Millie
I will. I will
Jackson.
make sure and research it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
She used to talk down on the black man, talk about if you don't have a big dick, I can't do nothing with you. She was even before the monumental song. What was that goddamn song? Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent. Millie Jackson got black women thinking too much. Troll Babies, anybody heard of Millie Jackson? Huh?
Okay.
That old bitch was a problem.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do my research on that, man. I'm gonna do my research on that.
She was sexy as fuck too. So, in my opinion, she was the stuff. Anyway, so hang on a second. I also want to ask you something because you're a conservative or a Republican. I forget.
The conservatives pissed me off this week with their red flag law bill that they pushed.
Okay.
I mean, I would say I'm a conservative populist nationalist. I would say that, right? The Republicans.
You're not a libertarian, are you? Are you libertarian or just?
No, I hate libertarians. Or they doing nothing is not a solution.
Gotcha.
I'm not a fan of libertarians.
Gotcha. Now listen, I don't like to talk about people's kids because when I do, I get too disrespectful. But what?
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about her kids. I'm just talking about her as an individual.
Hang on. I have to say this because I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. What the is with Herschel Walker's son? You know his son, the light skin.
Yeah, he doesn't represent conservative values to me. He doesn't.
God.
I don't support that. That's not.
Oh my.
So what people don't understand. But what people don't understand is the GOP, we're having internal battles right now because we've been infiltrated by
Aaron, hold on. What is his name? I'm Googling right now. I saw him, like he's very extra. He was on Instagram. Take care of your kids. What is his name, Herschel Walker's son? Holy shit.
I think it's like I don't know. I'm not a fan of his. But yeah, I know he's a goofy.
Hold on. There he is right there. Herschel Walker's son. Christian Walker. You know this. You have to know this guy.
Yeah, no, I've seen this clown on TV. He's a clown. He doesn't represent conservative values.
Oh, my God. He's on Tucker Carlson. He's, born in 1999. He's on Instagram talking about, take care of your kids. And Herschel was just outed as having, like, multiple kids out of wedlock. So
Yeah.
I just had to ask. I thought you might know, but you were saying, go ahead.
Well, but the thing is this: there right now is a current culture war in the GOP.
Yes.
I mean, the GOP has been infiltrated by people like this.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, like they don't represent conservative values. He's obviously a man that's not into women. That's not a conservative trait.
Right.
That's not what we want to promote. So, like, he doesn't represent my beliefs, and I frankly wouldn't care to hear from him ever again.
Well, it's been very fragmented over the years. You're familiar with the log cabin Republicans, yes?
So the funny thing about them is I actually got into it with them at a recent political conference. The Texas GOP is kicking them out of their yeah, man, like the LG, like they try to infiltrate. These people are infiltrators. They want to come into stuff and then infiltrate and turn it to their way. You should start looking up. There's this group out there called the Groypers, right?
I'm very familiar with them. That's why I asked you. The log cabin Republicans go back to the late 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't represent my beliefs, and that's why out of the recent Texas GOP conference, they're kicking them out. Like the Texas GOP conference literally put together a new plan. And they don't want members of that community in their party. I don't. Your beliefs are not right. You've poisoned our country with this evil. Like, no. Like, that's not what that is the reason why we have children now going to certain shows, because we thought it's okay to be tolerant of this behavior. It's not a good behavior that you should be tolerant of. It's not.
Yeah. I was just curious about Herschel Walker's son, man, because he's up on Instagram.
Yeah, he's a clown.
TikTok, he's going
he
crazy.
He needs to go to convert. He needs to go
You need to take care of your kids. That nigga's zesty as fuck.
Yeah, he needs to be a real man and go have some kids.
Hey, so what? Hey, man. Can I get your thoughts, your opinion on Chicago? Are you up to speed? The Chicago police
about them not chasing people
will no longer chase suspects. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, these places have corroded from the inside out. When you vote in a person like Beetlejuice, this is what you're going to get. I mean, these places are corrupting. This is Babylon. I mean, these places are. It's just corruption from the inside out. It's a disaster. I mean, but I will say this: the more places go out of control, the more people want to tighten up, right? So, like, this leads to a situation like stop and frisk. What goes around comes around. People won't tolerate this type of behavior forever, man. Like, people won't tolerate rampant crime and out-of-control violence forever. When things go out of control, people want order. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. Or they leave your city, and your city is left bone dry.
Yeah.
Businesses leave, families leave, and you turn into Gotham City.
Yeah. Hey man, do you want to promote anything? Platforms? Or are you not on social media heavy like that?
Yeah, I mean, I got that video of Florida Boy J. That's just about it. So.
Okay. Well, hey man, good to talk to you. Stay in touch. Thank you for tapping in.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Aaron tapping in. Extended show tonight, folks. If the Cash App and the Super Chat and the PayPal is rolling, I'm here for you. God damn it. This is a business. Don't get it twisted. I'm on the take. I'm not selling out. I sold out a long time ago. Hold on a second. Something I was checking. Thank you, guys. Some of you sent me an email earlier with Andrew Gillum. Hold on a second. Andrew Gillum. Hey, girl. Oh, no. Indicted on federal charges of conspiracy and fraud. Andrew Gillum. He ran for the governor of Florida in 2018. Since then, for those who know, he was found in a hotel with some type of it was a white male escort, and they had little bags of what was on the floor, Troll Babies? I forget. Was it crystal meth? Were they doing booty bumps? He passed out. There was pictures, and he denied any wrongdoing. He went to rehab. Then he came out and said he's bisexual. He identifies as a bisexual man. Right? Andrew Gillum. Thank you for your emails. Yes, he's been indicted on wire fraud. Hold on a second. Child, you better run. It's getting messy. Indicted for wire fraud and false statements. I want to see him do prison time. On some hating shit. I want to see that nigga with the steel bracelets. I want to see him do time just like my nigga Kwame Kilpatrick, huh? Kwame's out. Kwame Kilpatrick, he's out, you know. He's back to rocking gaiters and pinstripe suits. Okay, wow, 21 count federal indictment. That went down today. Wire fraud, conspiracy charges, and making false statements. Nigga. Broke that black queen's heart. He's got himself a beautiful black wife, a couple of kids. She held him down. I remember her sitting there being interviewed with him, and she's trying to, hold the family together. And this nigga's talking about smoking a white pole, playing the skin flute, gripping tools. Fuck ass nigga. It's time for her to leave him. He was probably doing booty bumps, allegedly. I don't know. Any new viewers? Do you guys know what booty bumps? This is really disgusting. Anybody in the live chat ever heard of booty bumps? The whole ass nigga was doing booty bumps, man. That's where you from what I've heard, you inject crystal meth and speed this is really disgusting, into the walls of the anus. Lord Jesus. Doing booty bumps, allegedly. Huh? And the white boy was bucking him so hard he passed out. No. Speedballing is a mixture of coke and dope. That's speedballing. Booty bumps is crystal meth. Yeah, Ted Haggard was doing booty bumps. That's another story. All right, hold on a second, guys. Extended show tonight. Goddamn, extended show. Sir, is it Chi? Got your donation. Rory versus Randy and Bussy strikes back in the Bronx. Okay. Thank you, sir. Piper down. Did you run off on Hove when he fronted you the coke? No. Blade says the community section has a prime example of why Star grips up when unknown nigga bitches get too close. Oh, Blade. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Troll babies, have you seen in the community section this ratchet black heifer in Philly? Shot that nigga. She's a lefty. She's walking with the fucking blammer in her hand. Now, the guy, I guess he was pumping drugs, whatever. He looks at her with the gun. I don't think he knew her. I guess he didn't think she was going to do nothing. Did anybody see that video in my community section? And she pops his dumb ass. Pow! The bitch puts the Newport back in the box and... The bitch puts the Newport back in the box and walks off. Please, folks, find that ratchet bitch. Get her off the streets, please. Thank you, Blade. I got your donation. JG tapping in. To the gentleman who disliked the Beyonce record, then proceeded to compare her to his favorites, Tyler, the Creator, and Currency. Go kill yourself. Okay, you're talking about Frank. I'm not going to shit on Currency, but what happened with Dame and Currency? Dame was trying to help him, or was he trying to rob him? I don't know.
Drug cartel.
973, please turn that down in the background, please. 973. Give him a second, folks. Jesus Christ. 973. Yes, no, maybe. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, free the land. Ashe. Pick up.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Pick up the fucking phone, man. What's cracking?
My bad, man. It's Jay Bandit, man.
Oh, hey, my nigga, what's cracking, man? What's going on, fam?
Salute, my nigga. Salute.
What's going on with you?
Oh, you nice. You extra Aggie.
No. I'm good, man. But you called me on the speakerphone. This shit's, it's echoing, man. What's cracking, baby?
Yeah, I was watching Ozark. Yeah, that was my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just listening to the shows and I was watching Ozark at the same time.
Salute.
Yeah.
Let me find your information because you're a sponsor until Friday. After Friday, you got to re-up, my nigga. This is the re-up. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. I got that email. I got it.
What's cracking? Let's
I
go.
said Friday. I got you.
Okay, let's go. On the screen right now, Jada Bandit. Talk to me.
What's good, man? What's good for the night? Salute all the troll babies. What up, though? Hi, y'all. And who's Blade, yo? He knows everything about you. I'm like, dang. He knows everything.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, but Blade is from Brooklyn, and he. Blade is from Brooklyn.
Every single thing. I'm like, he don't forget nothing.
Well, listen, I'm not hiding, my nigga. I'm a fucking rat. I'm a proud rat. I've thrown niggas not just in front of the bus, not just in front of the bus, but under the train. You feel me? Hold on a second. Let me get your banner on the screen, big nigga. 'Cause I'm here to promote. Hold on a second.
Salute.
Pow. Now, is that the correct spelling, Jada Bandit? Because we've been back and forth. I couldn't figure out what the fuck
right
you
now.
were trying to say, my
I
nigga.
was on the phone.
Oh, okay. Is that the correct spelling, Jada Bandit?
About to see right there.
Give me a second.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Yes, sir, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking at it. That's the correct spelling. Correct.
Okay. Now what's going on with your Pornhub page? You're smashing like people's grandmothers. What's going on with your Pornhub page, man?
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, man. Smash.
Those are Miss Parkers. I was smashing Miss Parker.
I don't know. Don't say names, man. But what's going on your Pornhub page?
You talking about porn? No, I don't have a Pornhub. I have an X videos.
Well, whatever it is, you're smashing people's grandmothers. Are you being careful with that? Because somebody might get offended, man, and split your fucking wig. You being careful?
Those aren't people's grandmas, man. Those ones are young women.
Jada, you sent me videos of some bitches in their 50s with no edges.
Yeah, that's when I went to Miami.
Yeah. They
met...
had cellulite and a pack of Franks on the back of their neck, and you were smashing them. I'm not making shit up. You still got those videos up?
I never put those videos up. The one I sent you, nah, I never put that up.
Oh, okay. You just sent them to me.
Videos I have up was like young women. That's how I started laughing.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna put them. I don't get no points to smashing no grandmas. Like, come on, go ahead.
Okay.
They just seen I was cute and they hollered at me and I said, "All right, what's up?" And I went up to their room.
Right. So what else is cracking, man? What else is cracking with you, man?
What else is cracking? I'm working on my video content because I know I'll probably get more views if I and more subscribers if I make a music video. So I'm getting my money right to make a music video so I can have a visual that goes with my audio because I got plenty of audio, so I need more visual. I know
Jada Bandit, can I jump in for a second? Just off of memory, in your about section, you can't have everything in capital letters. I told you that. You've got everything in your about section in capital letters. The algorithm doesn't read capital letters. You can Google it. I'm not just saying it. It doesn't read capital letters.
I'm gonna revise that. I didn't know that. So I just wrote that capital letter to get someone's attention so they can read it clearly. I didn't know it.
If a toothless white man, HIV infected with a suit on told you this, you'd believe him, right?
No.
A toothless, HIV-infected white man in a three-piece suit, you'd believe him. I'm telling you this, you don't fucking believe me. Don't use all caps on your videos or your about section or in your
titles.
video description.
The titles, like
it doesn't get you the recommendations. Yeah. Jeez, go ahead.
Now I remember you said I switched up my title, so you said don't put no ebonics as well as capital letters. Because I remember what you had said. Yeah, I remember. It was like 2 weeks ago. I remember.
All right. So what else is going on with you, man? What else is cracking?
What's today's topic? I'm not up to speed.
Today's topic is scamming bitches from Jersey. Do you know any that are trying to come down to Atlanta and be strippers? Do you know any?
I know plenty of women that strip.
Okay. Send me a bitch from Jersey who's looking to relocate to Atlanta and she wants to be a stripper. Send me a bitch. You see, that's the ultimate sign of respect between players. Send me a bitch. Let me get a bitch.
Somebody, I'll send you somebody. I got you.
Send me a
Matter
bitch.
of fact, some woman they
Jada. Send me a bitch.
I'm listening.
That's the ultimate sign of respect. Can you do that?
Yeah, send a bitch. I got you.
Send me a bitch, man. A scamming bitch who's ruthless, who wants to get money. She's ready to get up on adult search and get the bag. Do you know one of those? Not a part-time scamming bitch. Not a part-time a stripper, but a scamming bitch. Do you know any?
Full time.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one. I got a white girl named Amber in Jersey City right now. I was just on the phone with her.
Okay, don't say her name. Just send me the bitch. Send me the bitch.
Oh,
right?
my bad. Yeah, no
This
name.
nigga snitching already. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you a video of her twerking from you. You want to see?
Just I don't give a fuck about the bitch twerking. Just send me the bitch, man. If she's looking to get paid. All right. Gotta go, man. Good to talk to you.
I bet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sometimes you gotta send a nigga a bitch, man. Just to make the peace. All right, folks, I think we're out of here. Let me just check the PayPal, the Cash App, because this is a business. E-City NYC says Florida Boy J does race play with his. That song reminds him of when his lady had him screaming, "Break my soul." Florida Boy J got a fine ass girl, man. I'm not gonna talk crazy, man, but he wakes up to long, silky hair, man. You know. All right, folks. Let me promote myself here for a second. Where is my email address for advertising, sponsorship, and so on and so forth? Because I do not handle business on Instagram. Some of you niggas need to stop tagging me on Instagram. I don't do business on Instagram. There is my email address on the screen. I don't want friends on Instagram. I'm not clicking on links in the DM. Fuck out of here. It's my email address for business. If you want to be a sponsor, you want to, talk about some business, send me an email. All right? You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, what's left of it. I'll see you tomorrow, Let me make sure everything is, let me make sure I didn't miss any cash apps. Hold on. Okay, pardon me. Piper Down sent another cash app. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean, sir, but thank you for your support, okay? Hold on. Oh, okay. Let me make sure I get the homie some shine here. Okay, hold on. You've got to go to this site, folks, eventmoon.com, for events in your area. Everything on those cool little apps that you guys do. It's very quick, very easy. I'm probably going to check this app to see when Beyonce's going on tour so I can see her live. You want to break my soul. You want to break my soul. Shit is fire, nigga. Shit is fire. Good night.